Hello. I was just cleaning a little bit here. I had a little bit of red on me. Yeah, I was out doing something. Yeah. But welcome to the Todd Sampler. For without your head, I am Santa Cool, aka Todd Quality Jaeger, aka Santa Bear. And today, I'm going to be talking about XXX-Mas. That's right, XXX-Mas, and it's directed by James Dean.
Hey. Hi. I'm James Dean.
That's him. Oh, and I noticed you're looking at my accoutrement here. Well, I've got the banana splits buttons, the romantics, talking in your sleep. And down here we have my coat of arms, Talking Heads, Ramones, Blondie, my bagpipes. They're hefty. The B-52s, Devo, and Oingo Boingo. I have a ton more of these. They're all over 40 years old, and no, you can't have them. He took them from me! Oh, before we get back into the film, time for another sip of eggnog. Creamy goodness. So what is XXX-Mas all about?
We're making a feature film.
Well, a bloodthirsty Santa wreaks havoc on the set of an eccentric adult film director's latest production. Now that director is Johnny Duckett.
This is my fucking set.
The Big D, and he plans on making the first feature-length Christmas porno.
This film is fucked.
Sounds good, but you know, it's not gonna go as planned, of course, because, you know, blood and gore and stuff. But Drew Marvick is the wonderful Santa in this. And I gotta say, this film is chock full of beards. Oh my God, it's beard porn. Yes, it is. Here's an example. Okay, so, yeah, there's naked gals too. But anyway, besides Drew Marvick, there's also Chris Ruppert as, I'm going to say Ruppert because there's two P's. Oh, there's a little more schmutz. There we go. There's two P's in his name, so I'm going to say Chris Ruppert. If I'm wrong, okay. So, he's the director. And, of course, the lovely Felissa Rose.
Oh, no, sweetie. Oh, my God. Is this your first shoot?
Of course, there's the porn cast. There are basically two males in the bunch of gals, and that is Jonathan May and Sean Scott. And you have all the lovely ladies like Anna Nicolette, Morgan Thompson, Dolly Lay, Jessa Flux, Mariana Garcia Montez, Katie Navi McAllister, and Niv Aranya. I want to say that's how it's pronounced too. Oh, well, I tried, so I deserve a little more of this.
So?
Joey Mann plays one of the crew, and he's fun. So anyway, back onto things here. From what I gather, it's flashbacks or time warps where you have Santa in the present and then he's flipping back and forth, or it's flipping back and forth to something that happened later. I'm still not clear on that. That didn't detract from my fun. I'm sorry, James.
Am I missing something here?
I watched it twice and I'm still trying to think. Maybe we're supposed to kind of ponder, like, it's a David Lynchy kind of thing. What I gather about XXX-Mas is Santa is seeking revenge, I believe, on Johnny Duckett for something that I don't want to reveal, but it personally affects Santa's marriage to Mrs. Claus. So I'm thinking he's... See, I had to think about this. There are these trippy moments where everything flashes, where he's at home and he's eating his cookies. At first I thought maybe he was drugged, but then it's like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Johnny, I think we got that all figured out.
It flashes from him to him going after the people and then back. So, but no, this isn't taking anything away from the story. It just had me thinking a little bit in overdrive while everything was going on. But that's the magic of...
It's got real characters, real actors, real story, and real sex.
See, my mind's going on some of the aspects of this. But it's still a fun romp, is what I'm saying. Well, since XXX-Mas has quite a lot of naked women in this thing, I thought you could do with a little bit of Santa porn. You know what makes me Santa Bear? Well... Now, lots of stabbings, lots of impalements of different kinds. There's nail guns, knives.
Hey, we're working with guns.
Not so many guns, which was a surprise, but that's refreshing. Just lots of stabby stuff. Lots of blood, so you're going to have a good time with that. Everyone is fair game for being killed. So you're not totally sure who's going to get it or not. And it's fun to keep guessing. Now, it's interesting that where usually dramatic music or incidental music during conversations would play, but there wasn't. There was an abundance of traditional interpretations of Christmas music. That was really fun to listen to. And speaking of traditional interpretations of music, you're going to hear some right now while I go to get some more eggnog. Well, that was quite a trip, and an artsy one at that, to get this delicious eggnog. But I'll tell you, every step of the way was worth it. You don't know how good this feels going down my throat. Nudity! Yes, with a title like XXX-Mas, you know you're going to get the nudity. And there's plenty of it in here. Well, more females than males, but of course that's because there are more females in the porn cast than there are males. But you do get to see quite a bit of everyone, and that pleases me. As many of you know, in so-called, I'm going to call them straight guy porn movies, because you can't really call them heterosexual porn or porn for couples when it's mainly for the straight guys to enjoy, meaning the guys with the gals and then the gals with the gals. If it were truly for couples, give more what the gals might want to see. And I know plenty of gals that watch gay porn. But that's all a whole nother story. But I will say, antics like on the cheap Playboy Channel fiasco Swingers Mansion. Guys with the gals. Guys kick back, watch the gals with the gals. The guys don't so much as even shake each other's hand. That's bullshit. Hey, watch Super Troopers 1 and 2. They portray swinging in its authentic manner.
Santa?
I ain't the Easter Bunny, bitch.
I have a total favorite scene in this movie. It made me laugh so hard that I was starting to miss what was coming next. So I had to rewind and just play the scene over. It's this. I gave you the text there because I don't want to spoil how funny she says things, and it just is brilliant. Thank you, Melissa, for that. And a huge thanks to James Dean for showing some love to Psycho Ape. I'm really excited about that, and I'm going to be starring in Psycho Ape 2 with Bill Whedon. Here's proof. And now it's time to get to the other titles that you were just wondering what's going on around Todd here. Well, to start off with, my total favorite, Rare Exports. This one is a gem. And they were apparently going to do an American remake, but thankfully they did not, at least at this point, because you know they just would have had clothes on Santa's helpers. That would have dumbed it down. This was the real thing. Bunch of bearded guys running naked through the snow. Quite a treat. It's more a Krampus kind of film. Yes, sort of like Krampus. But my favorite. Anna and the Apocalypse, a brilliant zombie holiday musical. The songs are great. The story's fun. It's bloody. Get the festival cut. It's longer and it has an extra song. Christmas Evil, you better watch out. Classic. Undeniably. Black Christmas, of course. The original. From 2011, Silent Night. Quite a surprise. Saint. Now, watch it in its original language with English subtitles. The IFC release that came out was only dubbed in English. No, skip that. Secret Santa. Oh, this one is so mean. It's so cruel. It's so violent. I loved every second of it because, you know me, I'm quite the masochist. I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday. Minimalistic, very bare bones. But what a punch it packs. Did I phrase that right? Well, anyway, all the creatures were stirring, a really fun anthology, as well as this anthology, Holidays. It's all different holidays, but Christmas is in there. And Then if you're going to go into, it's not a holiday thing really, but it's satirizing the porn industry, just like XXX-Mas, the classic Orgasmo. What a great film. As a matter of fact, before I even got the domestic edition, I had to get this one. That's a cool cover though. It's worth having even for that. Speaking of the porn industry, wow. Gonna mention it. Rural erections. And I have heard from some of you who said, Todd, oh my God, Todd. And I just say, you're welcome. Thank you, Thor Johnson. This was the Thor Johnson, not the current one you see on some porn site who's a ginger guy. No, I'm talking about the Thor Johnson from Altamar. Thank you for helping me live the fantasy. I'm proud of this one, and I always will be. XXX-Mas is a lot of silly fun. You just take it for what it is. It's satire, it's gore, it's goofiness. It's just got a little bit of everything for you. Although I will say, this one's for us adults to enjoy. You teens, go enjoy your Scream sequels and stuff like that. This one's for us adults.
We should have never got him the Criterion channel. Ever since then, he's been walking around like Gaspar fucking No or something.
James, you made Santa Cool smile. Proud of you. You're on my good list. XXX-Mas is just a bag full of fun. Thank you. And thank you all for watching The Todd Sampler with yours truly, Santa Cool, Todd Quality Jaeger, Santa Bear, and all good boys and girls. Better leave me some goddamn cheesecake, man. Cheesecake. Any time of year for me is good for eggnog. Well, Santa's got to go out and take care of a little business and deal with a few people who have been on the naughty list. So take care. See you soon.